Hello viewers, this is Survival Kingdom, and I've played about 2 hours, and it's not very good. It is a spreadsheet with a GUI, I would say. There's just not a lot here. A lot of the stuff happens in the background, and then you just adjust sliders and just change some spreadsheet numbers and end your turn. And it never really expands beyond that, as I had hoped. So this is your town, and you're the king. You must protect this. There are 28 endings to this game. I haven't found anything but dying. I can only lose in the battlefield. I'm on turn 84 in my other game, and I still haven't figured out how to beat it. Like, it just never ends, and I'm tired of playing. So the town hall, you can enact several laws to help you out here. And taxes, which I find to be kind of pointless after a while. Even as your population grows, this really only gets to about 1,000 gold. I have 20,000 people now. It gets like 1,000 gold, and that's not really enough to sustain your kingdom. You jail the criminals. They get enslaved. It helps offset the cost. They don't like this. You can eventually reduce this because you won't have any criminals in your place. Blacksmith, lets you build statues that help you out later on, but they take a long time. You have to click them every time, 5% per turn and 500 gold per turn. So you have to click them and make sure to click them every time you play. And armor helps protect your guys so they don't die as much, which is pretty important. You want to make sure that your army size is very high. This guy investigates the orcs, but it is totally pointless to know how many orcs there are. You're going to want to be growing your army anyway to almost maximum, so especially for a long time. So this is really kind of useless. This is the screen where you recruit people. You want to make sure that you have a nice even spread about like how many people you want in your army and like what kind of units you want. A decent spread. And eventually you're going to stop buying militia. So, I mean, they're just verifiably worse than the soldiers, and you're going to have enough money to buy the soldiers. So let's see. The market's your main point here, and this is where you need to adjust these little sliders to sell all of the excess goods you have, except it doesn't tell you how many goods you're going to have left at the end. Like, I can sell all this, and you're going to get all this money, which is really like the whole point of this game. You get all the money from this market. But it doesn't tell you how many you have left, how many actual items you have left. And sometimes in between turns, you want to use those items, or like the lookout here, the watchtower. You want to give him food, but if you use it all in the market, if you sell it on the market, there's no way to like see. Maybe I just want 1 left. Maybe I want 10 left. You can't see that here with this little slider, and you can't buy more. So get used to doing these little sliders. You have to do this before every turn. And then you can build or upgrade the buildings on your land. In your kingdom. So you definitely want to be upgrading food because as your population goes up, it's going to use more food. So they use these things, and you want to make sure that these are met, because these needs are met, because this affects your popularity supplies. But it ends up becoming so ridiculous that your popularity will go up so much, and because you can reduce taxes and stuff like that, there's just kind of ways around this it just doesn't really matter. And since your popularity can only go to 20, then it's just like it doesn't help your population to increase it anymore. It's just the whole game just seems kind of pointless to me. So that's it. That's my turn spent. I'm gonna go to the next turn. Let's see. They want to join. I'll pay them. I'll take them. Right now, I guess I don't have enough supplies, so people are pretty mad. I lost some popularity. That's fine. But I'm going to come to the market, sell all of my food. This is a normal turn. You just start the turn, make sure to sell all the excess stuff so that way you have money. And then you want to make sure that, let's see, I don't have enough salt ore. And that'll take care of that, I think. Now I don't have any money for people, but that's okay. I should probably let's just go to the next turn. Okay, so the orcs attacked, but I am significantly outpacing their numbers in terms of army here. There are a couple places you can have the battle. I haven't found a real difference to any of them. This one has a ballista, so yes, I think it does help, but I can't really tell. I've pretty much won every battle once I figured out just to make sure that your army is at maximum all the time. And so you get to watch this little battle play out. It's boring and there's no point to it. I wish there was like a fast forward or go to the next stage kind of thing. And looking at this, sometimes you're gonna lose more units than you can buy back. And so this is also just kind of pointless because you want to make sure your armies, especially in the beginning of the game, as large as possible. I mean, just for a numbers game, this part is so fiddly. Like, why do I have to like click all these little sliders to sell all my excess goods? And why doesn't it show me how many I have left? I need to make sure I replace those units. Yeah. You can watch me click little buttons and slide around and stuff like that. Woo. And then I can buy some armor. Armor's always good to have on you guys. I think I pretty much covered it though. I don't know what else I would say. Yeah, next turn, give them food, sure. And then you get the more population you have, the bigger your army is. And now my popularity gain is going back up again because I made sure to have the supplies. And that's it. I mean, just make sure you don't run out of supplies and you'll win. I mean, or at least you'll continue on until I can't figure out how to win. Let me switch to my other game here. This is the one I've been playing for 84 years. My population is extensive. And this is kind of like I've built all the statues so you can sacrifice to them. I did the fertility statue and my population gain was crazy and I overextended on that one a little bit, and so definitely they hate me right now. But it'll swing back to them liking me next time after I've upgraded these buildings, so next time they'll like me a little bit more. But it definitely gets, you got to be really careful of the population gain as well. But that was just my stupidity. But I found the game too easy. It's too easy to keep your population up. It's too it's just like too pointless. Like there's no reason to do all this stuff. I don't find it to be very fun. I wish that your town grew. Like this is 85 turns in and the town hasn't grown any. Like this is the same buildings you saw from when I started, and there's nothing new here. Like sure, there's statues that you kind of can use, but I built those. It's kind of pointless. Like I was hoping maybe if the population expanded, you could do something in the mountain or whatever this building is, or maybe like you could zoom out and have more town stuff here. Wish there was a fast skip in battles. I've lost because there's like a random event before the orcs and you have to use your soldiers to kill them, and then the orcs come and then you have to use your soldiers for that, and then you just don't have enough numbers, so you lose. There's just no way around it. Yeah, I just don't. It's just not very fun. I don't really like it. I don't recommend you looking at this game. I don't recommend you playing this game. And on a scale of 1 to woo, I give it blah. Like it's so bland and spreadsheety, and I kind of like this game, this type of game, this like numbers game, but this game doesn't go anywhere. Like one turn, the first turn is the same as the last turn. And that pretty much sums up my thoughts. If you watched this far, thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye. Hey, did you get a chance to play this game? Did you like it? Did you not? Did you want to write that reason in the comment section down below? That's the way we interact. If you'd like to inflate my ego, then you should write that you tried it because I showed it to you, and that would really, that would just make me feel great. Also, the like button is down there, so you can just that, or the subscribe button, just freaking get in there, because I need 50 subscribers to be able to get more games for this channel, and I would really appreciate that. Really, I really would. Thank you.